Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Remsburgs. Today we got Lego City Set 60487, the yellow taxi. It's got 122 pieces. I'm going to be building this today, and I'm going to talk through it while I build. It's a little bit of a different series. It's called Build With Me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to be comparing it at the end to the older yellow taxi that came out a while ago. This one's, I guess, the Creator Series. Hope you guys enjoy it. Usually I use a knife, but the only reason why I use a knife to open up the box is because I usually use the box again to do my thumbnails or to try to come up with another idea for it. Like, okay, I didn't actually mess up the box using the not using the knife. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that from now on, because I try to reuse the boxes for thumbnails if I forget to do the thumbnail before I start the video, and then maybe use it for Instagram or TikTok to try to take pictures of the set with the box. So that's why I usually use the knife, but actually it's not that bad. I didn't mess it up. So I might start doing that from now on. But anyway, let's see what we got here. So we got the, I guess this is called the chassis. Comes with one, two, three bags and instructions. Not bad. I like the newer instructions, especially if you're just starting or getting into Lego. They have these instructions where it tells you what do you need for this section. It says, you see, you need these three pieces, and that's it. It's pretty simple. I like that. All right, so bag one. Let's see what we got in here. So bag one usually has the minifigures. This one only has one minifigure right now. I believe it's the driver. All right, so I'm going to separate these pieces and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, so I separated all my pieces into colors. It's easier for me to just find the pieces that I need. How do you guys do it? Do you guys just leave them all in a pile and sift through them? I like putting them into different colors so I can find them easier. I don't know if that's actually faster or slower. Let me know what you guys do in the comments. Okay, so the first step in most builds is the minifigure. No need to explain how to do this. I like that this set comes with the minifigure. And let's see, he only has one face and no hair. He only has a hat. So there we go. There's the little minifigure driver guy. I'm going to set him over here and see what's next. So now we got the chassis or the frame. We're going to start off with this. It calls for 4 of these pins. All right, so we got some more pieces. So like I said in the instructions, it tells you exactly what to grab, and it makes it pretty easy so you're not thinking about much. It just tells you to grab these pieces right here and start assembling. I don't know if that's the front or the back of the car yet. It's too early to tell. Could be the hood or the trunk. I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess, in a minute. I like usually building these smaller vehicles. They go pretty quickly. I don't have to worry about taking 2 hours to build something like this. If I could just get this in here, it would be a lot easier. All right, there we go. Okay, it's calling for the fenders already. All right, so here's the fenders for the front or the back. Like I said, I can't tell exactly. This looks like the front, actually. Could be the dashboard, maybe. We'll see in a second. No, it looks like the back with all this red. All these red lights and stuff. That's fine. I was wrong. I'll probably be wrong again. No big deal. Sometimes with these instructions and the colors in the instructions for the pieces are confusing. So far, so good. All right, that's the end of bag one. That was pretty quick. So far, we've got the back done, the sides, and all right, let's get bag two. Got some extra pieces here. Bag two, no minifigures. Got the steering wheel. All right, be right back. Let me separate this. All right, I got the bag separated. Comes with a couple printed pieces here. 2 to be exact for right now. I don't see any stickers. Yep, everything looks printed in this set. Starting off with bag 2 now. Let's see, gonna be building the front of the car now. Lost a piece behind a piece. That's usually what happens. You think you lost your pieces, but they're right there the whole time, hiding in between another piece. I always get nervous when you have bigger sets with a lot of pieces. You can't see them, but they're right there in front of your eyes the whole time. All right. So this set is only 122 pieces, but for some reason, it always seems like it's more than what it says. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm building on camera. It seems like more than it says because I'm talking through it. I guess when I'm building by myself with no camera and no thinking, I guess I want more pieces. It's kind of crazy. All right, so we got the steering wheel here. Whoa. What's next? Got this piece, that, and this. I don't know exactly what this is going to be yet. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so the car looks like it's an electric car because this is the batteries. Let me see if I can focus on that. There we go. That's the batteries. The fenders are next. From my experience, if this moves, it should do something or help something move the way it needs to. I guess, like I said, we'll find out in a minute. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. Printed pieces. I like them because, man, putting on stickers always gives me anxiety. I mean, it looks so much better like that. You don't have to worry about it being perfect. Because sometimes you put a sticker on and it's too far that way, and then there's a gap on this side, or up too high or down too low. There's always something with stickers. I do a pretty decent job at it, but still, I rather have printed pieces. It's so much better. I'm sure everybody agrees. The dashboard. I think that's the end of bag 2. Yep. So there's bag 2. It's coming along really fast. There's the interior where you can fit the driver and the passenger, and that's, I guess, the trunk where the luggage goes. All right, let's get to bag 3. So bag 3 has the tires and the minifig and the windshield. It's not terribly messed up. That's good. All right, let me separate this, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so this minifigure looks like it has 2 faces. It's got a chillin' with some sunglasses face and a regular looking face. I'm gonna give this one the sunglasses because that's what it has on the box. I like that look. Her hair is pretty funky looking. There we go. Stay. All right, there she goes. Did I get it to focus? Yep, there you go. So she has luggage. It's like a little suitcase right here. And she has, I believe, a computer or a laptop or something. Hold on. It's not closing for some reason. Jeez. Come on. Get in there. There we go. There's her luggage. And what's this? Yep. Looks like a laptop or a computer. Surprised it doesn't have a screen. or something for you to put a sticker on. But obviously, like I said, this set doesn't come with stickers. Oh, it does have a logo, Lego logo there, so it's not an Apple product. All right, there she's done. I'm going to set her back here with the driver. And let's see what's next. All right, back to the car. Got the front still we got to build. So what kind of sets do you guys like building? You guys like building cars, houses, like modular buildings? Let me know what you guys like building. I like building city sets. They're fun, they're easy, they're quick, and they're affordable compared to some of the other sets that are, you know, hundreds of dollars. Plus, you don't have to really think too much, even though I can mess up a city set as bad as I could mess up a Technic set sometimes. Sometimes I'm rushing and not even looking at the instructions, trying to skip ahead or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I guess everybody makes mistakes, right? That's interesting. So, yep, here goes that piece that I was telling you about earlier that moves. All right, makes sense. It's a hinge for the hood to open up. It's pretty cool. Got the batteries in there. It's a lot cheaper to change these batteries out than the real electric car. All right, what's next? Where's that piece? Oh, here it goes. I guess that's the trunk mechanism. Man, it says it has two of those pieces. I don't know. Where did it go? I'm missing one. That's crazy. Man, that is crazy. Wait a second. And I talked about it earlier, saying some of these pieces are right in front of you and you don't see them. But honestly, I don't see this one. Let's see if I messed up in instructions and there's only supposed to be one of them in the front. And I use both? No way. I can't have messed it up that bad. So yeah, look, an instruction calls for 2 in the front, and where I'm at right now, it calls for 2 in the back. But I don't have the other piece. Oh, look. Look where it's at. See what I meant talking about that earlier? Sometimes they're hiding, and you don't really lose them, or whatever the case may be. They're not missing. They're hidden somewhere. Perfect example. I did not plan that, by the way. All right. So here we go. Let's continue this. So yeah, guys, always double check underneath some parts or pieces, or maybe sometimes the pieces in the bag. I've had pieces missing completely before, but usually it's right there in the set somewhere. That's crazy. All right, so let's finish the back. To me, it's like, wait a second, the car's almost done, right? I only have a couple more steps and there's no more bags. It's like, how is the rest of the car going to be done with just this little bit of pieces left? That's it. Right here is all that's left. How is it going to finish this car? That's what I'm thinking right now. But apparently it's all the pieces we need. What's this? Navigation or... Oh, okay. It's for the passenger to see where they are in the trip. They have these in taxis in New York. If you ever ride a New York taxi, it tells you like kind of like where you're going, where you're headed. It tells you like how long it takes to get there. Kind of like an airplane. If you ever rode on an airplane, they have like a map in the plane. It tells you how long it's going to take, how fast you're going, etc. The windshield. And oh yeah, that's it. Just these two parts here. And they put them together, and that's the roof of the car. Pretty interesting. And the top, if I can grab this thing. Welcome to Bricksburg. So the wheels get hubcaps. I like the new wheels. You don't have to put the tires on. They look pretty cool too. I don't know why these need hubcaps. They're already dark or black. Oh yeah, it's like an electric car thing. It makes it look kind of sleeker. Let's see what looks better. What do you guys think looks better? The one with the hubcaps or without? I kind of like it without, but we'll just do it the way it says. Kind of looks alright actually. So the thing that always annoys me about any set that you do with Lego, they make you do the part where you close this part off, and then they tell you to take it off again and put the minifigures in. Why didn't you tell me to put the minifigure in while this part was off? But hey, that's just me maybe. So here's the driver. Sit him in there. And the passenger. I guess she's going to put her own luggage in today. Let's see what fits back here. I don't know if this giant laptop... Oh, she lost her hair. Sorry. Sorry, lady. All right, let's see if this giant laptop fits in here too. Oh yeah, it fits. That's cool. Let's set her down in here. Cool. Oh, someone's hair's too big. Did I put it on right? Yeah, I did. Maybe she needs to lose her hair. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. Let's try that again. No, that's crazy. There's no way. Her hair's too big to sit back there. Dude, what the heck? That's insane. That can't be right. How do you make a set that calls for 2 minifigures and a giant head with this giant hair and doesn't even fit? Like, I guess it goes in the trunk? Nope, doesn't go in there. I guess, man, let's see if I can make this work. It's kind of throwing me off now, like I did something wrong. I don't think so. Okay. Push it all the way down. Maybe lean her forward. Nope, I don't think that's gonna help. Lean her back, maybe. Let's see now. No, man, that's crazy. She doesn't fit in there with her big head. I guess it's gonna just have to stay that way. All right, lady, you're gonna have to lose your wig. It's the only way to ride in my taxi. Let's see if it fits up here. Nope. All right, well, that's not cool. Poor lady can't even grab her hair along the ride after she came from the airport. All right, let's compare it to the other taxi that came out a while ago. It's close to same size. This one's a little bit longer, maybe. Yep, just a little bit longer. It's a lot better looking. It's more modern. It has a trunk that opens. This one doesn't. This has a hood that opens. This one doesn't have a hood that opens. Let's see what's in there. I can't remember. It's been a while since I built it. Never mind. That's not coming out. And the top is stickered, I believe it was. Yep, this was all stickers when I built this. It's been a while. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this different series where I talked through the build. Hope I didn't ramble too much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Catch you on the next one. Peace.